The story of Jurassic World Dominion, 2022. 4 years after the Lockwood Estate incident and the cataclysmic volcanic eruption on Isla Nublar, de-extinct dinosaurs freely roam the Earth, causing ecological disasters and animal attacks as invasive species. With government approval, Biosyn Genetics has established a dinosaur preserve in Italy's Dolomite Mountains, where they conduct genomics research, ostensibly seeking groundbreaking pharmacological and agronomic applications. Claire Deering, Zia Rodriguez, and Franklin Webb are still with the Dinosaur Protection Group and investigate illegal dinosaur breeding sites, while Claire's partner, Owen Grady, works as a wrangler, helping to relocate stray dinosaurs. At their remote cabin in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Claire and Owen secretly raise 13-year-old Macy Lockwood, Benjamin Lockwood's cloned granddaughter, while protecting her from genetic research corporations like Biosyn, who would study her DNA for various nefarious schemes. When Owen's trained velociraptor, Blue, unexpectedly arrives with an asexually reproduced hatchling, Maisie names it Beta. Having grown increasingly frustrated living in seclusion, Maisie sneaks away from Claire and Owen, unaware that Biosyn operatives have located her. They abduct her and capture Beta. Elsewhere, formerly extinct giant locusts have inexplicably reappeared in massive swarms, wiping out crops. Paleobotanist Dr. Ellie Sadler observes that corporate-grown crops using Biosyn seeds are left uneaten, raising suspicions they created the locusts. Believing the locust may date to the Cretaceous period, Ellie approaches former partner and paleontologist Dr. Alan Grant for help. Franklin, now with the CIA's dinosaur unit, tells Claire and Owen that Macy and Beta were likely taken to Malta. They arrive and infiltrate a dinosaur black market. When authorities launch a raid, predator dinosaurs are unleashed, causing havoc. Barry Sembine, Owen's former Jurassic World colleague who is working undercover in Malta, informs Claire and Owen that Macy and Beta are being transported to Biosyn's secluded Italian research facility. Kayla Watts, a sympathetic cargo pilot, flies Claire and Owen there. Chaos theorist Dr. Ian Malcolm, working for Biosyn, has sought Ellie's help to expose CEO Dr. Lewis Dodgson's illegal activities after being tipped off by communications director Ramsey Cold. It is revealed that company geneticist Dr. Henry Wu genetically engineered the locusts to avoid Biosyn crops as a way to control the world's food supply. Wu now denounces this plan, citing it would cause global famine as the locusts spread unchecked. Wu meets Macy and explains that Charlotte Lockwood, Benjamin Lockwood's deceased daughter and Wu's former colleague, used her own DNA to asexually conceive and give birth to the genetically identical Macy. She altered Macy's DNA to prevent her inheriting a fatal disease she had. Wu believes that Macy and Beta's asexual conceptions and DNA are key to creating a pathogen that will halt the locust outbreak. Upon reaching Biosyn airspace, a Quetzalcoatlus attacks Kayla's plane, causing Owen and Kayla to crash land while Claire ejects. Following separate encounters with the Therizinosaurus and a Pyroraptor, the three regroup. Inside Biosyn, Ellie and Alan access a restricted lab and steal a locust sample. They encounter Macy, who leaves with them. Discovering the breach, Dodgson incinerates the locusts in the lab to destroy evidence, but some escape and spark a forest fire, forcing a site-wide evacuation. Alan, Ellie, and Macy barely escape the facility before finding Ian and then joining Owen, Claire, and Kayla. Meanwhile, Dodgson flees with dinosaur embryos via a hyperloop. He becomes trapped in the tunnel and is subsequently killed by 3 Dilophosaurus. Electronic implants summon the dinosaurs to protect them from the fire, while Owen finds and tranquilizes Beta. A Giganotosaurus threatens the group, but it is fatally attacked by a Tyrannosaurus rex and Therizinosaurus. The group escapes in a Biosyn helicopter, taking Wu with them. Ellie and Alan rekindle their relationship before testifying alongside Ian and Ramsey against Biosyn. Owen, Claire, and Macy return home and reunite Beta and Blue. Wu discovers and releases a pathogen to eradicate the locusts. Around the world, dinosaurs adapt to coexist with modern animals, while the United Nations declares Biosyn Valley a dinosaur sanctuary.